Initial Jinchuriki form. Naruto's first truly terrifying state appears long before he understands what chakra control or tailed beasts even are. This form occurs when Kurama's chakra leaks through the 8 trigram seal under extreme emotional stress, most commonly rage, fear, or despair. The chakra does not form tails yet. Instead, it erupts outward as a volatile red cloak that wraps tightly around Naruto's body, acting like a raw pressure release valve for the Ninetails power. Physically, Naruto's body undergoes immediate changes. His eyes turn red with slit pupils, his canine teeth extend into fangs, his nails sharpen, his hair grows longer and spikier, and the whisker marks on his cheeks darken and thicken. These changes are not cosmetic.
I'm gonna kill you!
They signal that Kurama's chakra is forcibly overriding Naruto's natural limits. His strength, speed, and durability spike dramatically, and his healing factor activates at a level far beyond normal human recovery. Wounds close almost instantly, broken bones stabilize, and exhaustion is temporarily erased. This form establishes a core rule that defines every later transformation. Kurama's chakra does not simply empower Naruto, it replaces restraint with raw output. The power is real, but the cost is emotional instability and the first step toward losing himself entirely. Version 1 form. The version 1 form represents the first structured stage of Naruto actively channeling Kurama's chakra beyond the initial rage-driven shroud. In this phase, Kurama's chakra condenses into a dense, boiling layer that tightly envelops Naruto, forming a visible cloak with tails emerging as the power output increases. Unlike the earlier zero-tail state, this chakra is no longer erupting randomly. It is shaping itself with intent. At one tail, the cloak acts as both armor and amplifier. Naruto's speed, strength, stamina, and regeneration increase dramatically, allowing him to contend with elite opponents enhanced by bloodline techniques or cursed power. The chakra itself becomes semi-autonomous, reacting to threats even when Naruto is not consciously defending. However, the density of the chakra causes severe physical strain. The cloak behaves like a superheated fluid, scorching Naruto's skin and forcing Kurama's regeneration to continuously repair the damage. As the transformation escalates to 2 and 3 tails, the cloak thickens and grows increasingly aggressive. The tails function as independent chakra limbs capable of striking, grabbing, and blocking attacks without Naruto's direct input. Each additional tail represents a massive spike in raw power, but also a proportional loss of mental clarity. Naruto begins to rely more on instinct than conscious decision-making, and Kurama's influence grows stronger with every escalation. The 3-tail state marks the final limit of version 1 before total loss of control. According to Jiraiya, this is the highest level Naruto can reach while still retaining fragments of his own will. Beyond this point, Kurama's chakra overwhelms Naruto entirely. The physical damage intensifies, the chakra corrodes his body faster than before, and external suppression, such as Yamato's wood release, becomes necessary to prevent further escalation. The version 1 state establishes a critical rule that governs all of Naruto's later transformations. Kurama's power scales infinitely, but control does not. These forms are powerful enough to win battles, yet unstable enough to threaten Naruto's life and identity the longer they remain active. Version 2 form. The version 2 form marks the point where Kurama's power stops behaving like an external enhancement and begins actively consuming its host. From the 4 tails onward, Naruto no longer wears chakra as armor. The chakra becomes a corrosive organism that reshapes his body and erases his will. This entire range of transformations represents a continuous collapse of containment, rather than separate, controlled forms. At 4 tails, the chakra cloak becomes so dense and volatile that it burns away Naruto's skin, staining the chakra with his blood and creating a dark, acidic outer layer. Beneath the cloak, a skeletal framework resembling Kurama's bones begins to form. Naruto's body is caught in a constant cycle of destruction and regeneration, with Kurama's chakra repairing damage as quickly as it causes it. This process places extreme strain on Naruto's lifespan and physiology. In this state, Naruto loses all conscious control and attacks indiscriminately. As the transformation escalates to Six Tails, the cloak transitions into a partial physical manifestation of Kurama itself. The skeletal structure becomes clearer, forming ribs, limbs, and a skull-like frame made of chakra and bone-shaped energy. This occurs during the battle with Pain, triggered by Naruto believing Hinata has been killed. At this level, Naruto's power overwhelms the Diva Path of Pain directly, forcing a Rinnegan user into retreat and pushing the battle into immediate escalation. Naruto's consciousness is effectively erased at Six Tails. Kurama's will dominates completely, using Naruto's body as a vessel. The chakra arms grow massive, the tails strike independently, and the transformation approaches the point of no return. The power output becomes so extreme that Pain is forced to use Chibaku Tensei, one of the most powerful gravity-based techniques in existence. The Eight Tails breach is the final failure state of the seal. At this point, the cloak concept collapses entirely. Kurama's body manifests almost completely. Muscle fibers, skeletal mass, and chakra anatomy erupt outward, restrained only by the absence of skin. Trapped inside Chibaku Tensei, Kurama tears the technique apart from within, overpowering its gravitational core through sheer force. Naruto no longer exists as an acting entity in this state. This is not loss of control. It is absence of self. The Ninetails is seconds away from fully emerging. The transformation only stops because of a contingency left within the seal by Minato, which activates just before Kurama can completely break free. Version 2 states represent the absolute danger of Kurama's power. Unmatched destruction achieved at the cost of identity, control, and survival. Sage Mode. Naruto learns senjutsu at Mount Myoboku, a feat made possible by his exceptionally large chakra reserves. Unlike Jiraiya, Naruto is able to perfectly balance natural energy with his own chakra, allowing him to enter a complete and stable Sage Mode. This state is visually marked by orange pigmentation around his eyes, yellow irises with toad-like pupils, and no other physical mutations, indicating full control rather than partial transformation. Sage Mode dramatically enhances Naruto's physical abilities, including strength, speed, durability, and reaction time. It also grants access to Frog Kata, a taijutsu style that uses natural energy to extend the effective range and impact of physical strikes beyond direct contact. In addition, Naruto gains advanced sensory perception, allowing him to detect chakra across vast distances, distinguish individual chakra signatures, and accurately gauge an opponent's strength. Because Kurama prevents Fukasaku from merging with Naruto to gather natural energy, Naruto initially relies on shadow clones to maintain Sage Mode. These clones gather natural energy independently, and when dispersed, transfer it back to Naruto, allowing repeated use of the form. Over time, Naruto reduces this dependency as he becomes capable of entering Sage Mode much faster and maintaining it for longer periods. After achieving unity with Kurama, he further enhances Sage Mode by combining it with Tailed Beast Chakra, allowing him to resist powerful control techniques and even shatter truth-seeking balls. Ninetails Chakra Mode. Ninetails Chakra Mode marks the first time Naruto uses Kurama's chakra without losing himself to it. Unlike every previous transformation, this state is not triggered by emotional collapse or rage. It is unlocked during Naruto's training at the Waterfall of Truth, where he confronts and defeats the manifestation of his own hatred and forcibly seizes the Ninetails chakra. In this form, Naruto is surrounded by a bright golden chakra cloak, instead of the corrosive red aura seen in earlier transformations.
No way! This is really the Ninetails.
The chakra no longer burns his skin or damages his body. Instead, it flows cleanly through his chakra network, massively amplifying speed, strength, stamina, and reaction time. Naruto becomes fast enough to overwhelm high-level shinobi instantly, moving across the battlefield before enemies can respond. It fundamentally alters Naruto's sensory abilities. He gains the power to detect negative emotions and malicious intent across vast distances, allowing him to identify enemies even when they are hidden, disguised, or physically separated from him. This ability proves invaluable during the Fourth Great Ninja War, where Naruto locates white Zetsu infiltrators and senses battles occurring far beyond his immediate surroundings. Despite its overwhelming power, this form is incomplete and dangerous. Kurama is not cooperating. His chakra is being taken by force. Naruto cannot use full-tailed beast techniques, like the tailed beast bomb, and extended use risks Kurama draining Naruto's life force in retaliation. It represents dominance, not harmony, making it a powerful but unstable evolution that still carries the threat of losing everything if overused. Kurama Chakra Mode. Kurama Chakra Mode represents the moment Naruto's relationship with the Ninetails fundamentally changes. This is no longer chakra taken by force. After confronting Kurama's hatred and learning his name, Naruto achieves true synchronization, allowing both wills to move as one. This transition transforms Ninetails' chakra mode into a fully cooperative state. In this form, Naruto's chakra output increases exponentially. The golden chakra cloak becomes more refined and stable, allowing him to access abilities previously exclusive to full-tailed beast transformations.
Now let's do this!
Most importantly, Naruto can now form and fire tailed beast bombs, a technique that condenses massive amounts of chakra into a single point before releasing it as a catastrophic explosion.
Tailed beast bomb!
This places Naruto on equal footing with other fully transformed Jinchuriki. Kurama Chakra Mode also grants Naruto unparalleled versatility. He can manifest chakra limbs, tails, or even Kurama's head at will, attacking or defending without committing to a full transformation. This allows Naruto to fight multiple enemies simultaneously while maintaining constant pressure. He can also transfer Kurama's chakra to others, cloaking allied shinobi in protective chakra shrouds that boost strength, speed, and endurance. Entire divisions are able to continue fighting solely due to the chakra Naruto provides. This form removes the instability that defined earlier transformations. Naruto no longer risks being consumed by Kurama's will, and the chakra no longer damages his body. Kurama Chakra Mode turns Naruto into both a frontline combatant and a battlefield support corps, capable of sustaining an entire army while still engaging the strongest enemies directly. Tailed Beast Mode. Tailed Beast Mode is the first time Naruto externally manifests Kurama's full power without transforming into the Ninetails himself. Instead of becoming the beast, Naruto creates a massive chakra avatar shaped like Kurama, similar in function to a Susanoo. Naruto remains inside the construct, maintaining full access to his own techniques while wielding the scale and destructive capacity of a true tailed beast. In this state, Naruto gains every advantage of Kurama Chakra Mode while adding overwhelming size and raw power. The avatar's physical strength allows it to grapple with other tailed beasts directly, withstand massive explosions, and dominate wide-area combat. Unlike standard Jinchuriki transformations, Naruto can still perform ninjutsu, use shadow clones, and coordinate tactics from within the avatar, making this form far more versatile than a traditional full transformation. A critical feature of this form is chakra sharing. Naruto can bring allies inside the Kurama avatar, protecting them from attacks while simultaneously restoring their stamina and chakra reserves. This turns the avatar into both a weapon and a mobile command structure. Naruto can also relinquish direct control to Kurama temporarily, allowing Kurama to fight independently while Naruto supports or coordinates elsewhere. Tailed Beast Mode represents Naruto's first large-scale, war-dominating form. It bridges the gap between individual power and battlefield supremacy, setting the stage for even more dangerous evolutions. Six Paths Sage Mode. Naruto awakens Six Paths Sage Mode after receiving power from Hagoromo Otsutsuki, granting him access to Six Paths Senjutsu. In this state, Naruto's pupils take on a cross-shaped pattern without orange pigmentation, visually distinguishing it from standard Sage Mode. He also gains an evolved Ninetails Chakra Mode cloak.
We are the ones who are gonna take you down!
That he can activate instantly and sustain for extended periods. This form elevates Naruto's abilities to an extreme level. His physical speed and reactions allow him to evade attacks moving at the speed of light, deflect truth-seeking balls, and operate freely in midair. His sensory perception reaches its highest possible tier, enabling him to detect limbo, invisible shadows existing in a parallel dimension that normally require the Rinnegan to perceive. Six-Path Sage Mode grants Naruto Six-Path Senjutsu, enabling him to wield truth-seeking balls and use techniques powerful enough to destroy Chibaku Tensei constructs. He also retains Kurama's full Chakra avatar and can merge multiple avatars into Ashura Kurama mode, rivaling Sasuke's strongest techniques on a planetary scale. Baryon Mode. Baryon Mode is Naruto's most dangerous and final transformation, representing a form of power that cannot be sustained, repeated, or safely mastered. Unlike every previous state, this mode does not draw on Kurama's chakra or Naruto's chakra independently. Instead, it fuses them together, converting both into an entirely new form of energy through a process similar to nuclear fusion. In Baryon Mode, Naruto's physical abilities surpass even the Six Paths Sage Mode. His speed overwhelms perception from both the Rinnegan and Sharingan, and his strength allows him to dominate close combat against Ishiki Otsutsuki through precise, lethal taijutsu rather than large-scale techniques. The defining mechanic of Baryon Mode is life force erosion. Every physical strike Naruto lands drains the opponent's lifespan by directly consuming their remaining vitality. This effect bypasses durability, regeneration, and conventional defenses. The battle becomes a race against time, where each exchange shortens the enemy's existence regardless of damage dealt. The cost of this form is absolute. Baryon Mode consumes Kurama's life as fuel. When the energy is exhausted, Kurama ceases to exist, permanently removing Naruto's connection to the Ninetails. The form ends not with exhaustion, but with loss. Baryon Mode is not a path to growth. It is a terminal weapon, used once, at the expense of everything that made Naruto a Jinchuriki.